Once upon a time, in a place much like Victorian London, we unroll a tale of a seamstress named Catherine. With her sewing prowess and quick hands, rumors began to spread that she could spin gold. Words travel fast and eventually reach the ears of a vain and prideful queen, who, with this nonsense news, sent her guards after her.
Open up! Get over here!
No! What are you doing?
The castle loomed over as Catherine's inner fear increased more and more, unknowing of what future awaited.
Get on your knees! Show your respect to the queen!
News of your ability to spin gold have reached my ears. You have 3 days to make spools of gold, or it is your head I will have. Take her away!
Get inside!
Dragged away, the guards opened a dingy door and tossed her inside. With her fate before her, she weeps, feeling hopeless. But then, to her horror, a creature appears.
Oh, you poor thing. I can see you're in need of help. Say, I could turn that stack of hay into gold for you. You give me that pretty red thing on your neck. Do we have a deal?
Wearily, she accepts. After examining his new accessory, he begins to work, and before long, all the piles of hay are gone and turned into golden thread. Unfortunately, the queen only had greater expectations for poor Catherine, and would next request golden fabric. But in distress, the same mysterious creature appeared once again, this time desiring her beloved sewing kit in exchange for his help. She was saved and presented the finished product to the queen.
Great, but it's not enough. You're a seamstress yourself. Make me a dress of gold, the best of the best. If you succeed, we will be wed, and I will have you by my side. How does that sound?
Please, can you help me turn this golden thread into a dress of gold? I'll give you anything.
Ooh, anything? Then give me your firstborn.
What?
In your happiest days, you'll be delivered a baby from a stork. That baby will be my payment. Do we have a deal?
She was saved and presented the finished product to the queen. And with the dress completed, she celebrates. The wedding was beautiful and she was happy. True to the word, a stork comes and delivers a beautiful baby. Her heart was filled with love. She had no idea that someone could feel so much for something so small.
Our deal?
Wait, there must be something else I can give you. After all, I'm the queen now.
No, give me the baby.
I can't.
Okay, fine. I'll let you keep the baby under one condition. You have to find my name. You have 3 days.
Determined, the queen sought through every book she could find on names. But 2 days passed, and the creature laughed and denied every answer she gave. But on the final night, in a desperate search, Catherine stumbles upon a light shining in the distant forest. As she approaches, she sees the creature dancing and laughing.
The fool! She'll never know my name. My name is Rumpelstiltskin.
Sweet victory!
Hearing this, she runs back to the castle and awaits for morning. And one last time, the creature comes to her, confident.
This is your last chance. What is my name?
Coons?
No.
Heinz?
No.
Rumpelstiltskin?
Who told you? Who told you? Ah!
With their baby now saved, the queens lived happily ever after. The end.
Welcome to our fairy tale, Fool's Gold, based on the original story of Rumpelstiltskin that we're adapting into a 3D animated film made to look 2D. This is Lydia,
Jackson,
Kip,
and Patrick.
Here to introduce you all to the design process of our project. Our tale begins with our main character, Catherine, a hard-working seamstress with her own humble shop who becomes a victim of circumstance. She is dressed in stormy blues and pale greens that mimic her depressing style. Her clothing is tattered and stitched together, showcasing her social status, while illustrating her talent and skill through the intricate detailing on the hems. Small designs of swirling gold hint at her future. Her frame is elegant and fragile, while maintaining her determined disposition. In her hand, she holds her most treasured item, her beloved sewing kit.
practical and simple, this container stores Catherine's keepsakes and tools. The patterning is inspired from Indonesian culture, with the blues tying back to Catherine, as it's a symbol of her stability that is eventually taken away from her.
and with the spreading rumors of Catherine's supernatural skills, the queen makes herself known. Jealous and arrogant, she sees herself as above everyone else. She quite literally looks down at and overshadows everyone with her long neck and heaping lower silhouette. Being a seamstress herself too, she makes her own clothing and loves personalization, which is made visible through her pincushion-like crown and self-embroidered dress patterns. She wears dresses upon dresses of her own creation, past and in-progress works, to show off her vanity and skill. She is not to be rivaled, or she may come for your life next.
Onwards to the Queen's Castle. Its lengthy exterior imposes down on all who approaches it. It combines aspects of both European and Indonesian architecture with its cylindrical towers and arched roofs. And because the Queen personalizes all that she touches, it matches her signature red and luxurious taste with its architectural intricacies. Its lower floors aren't as detailed though, since the Queen doesn't busy herself with using every room in the castle. So of course, this is where she sends someone like Catherine.
Through the entrance of the castle, you'll be met with the Queen sitting upon her throne. To highlight her vanity, her throne is detailed and covered in layers of gold. Its towering shape creates a daunting backdrop behind the already intimidating Queen. The giant pair of scissors at the top are merely a reflection of herself, that her skills are above everyone else, and she will cut all of those who get in her way.
Going down in the depths of the castle, we have a storage room repurposed as Catherine's prison. The Queen used to use this space for her own personal projects, but now it is completely abandoned. Now it's left unkept and dirty, leaving still dressed mannequins, broken down wooden parts, random furniture, and a humble work desk with a singular light source up high through the window.
As Catherine faces her new reality, she descends further down in the storage room and sees the spinning wheel. It has a practical design with a few elegant flourishes with needle-like spokes. With its faded paint and stained wood, it implies a connection with the Queen. Discarded into the storage room, its life is only reignited by the magical hand of a certain shady entity.
Rumpelstiltskin, the mysterious deal-making creature that lends his help to our helpless heroine. He's creature-like and grotesque, seemingly coming from another world. With spindly legs, large head, and piercing eyes, he's a terrible sight in a first encounter. But to hide his off-putting appearance, he shrouds himself in a luxurious coat and hangs gold across his shoulders. This coat does not fit him well, so who's to know where he really retrieved it from? And much like his personality, he's always hiding something more sinister underneath a helpful and glimmering persona.
Once Catherine successfully completes the Queen's trials with the help of an unknown creature, Catherine becomes a queen herself. In Catherine's Queen era, she maintains her original look and feel, deep blues and greens supporting her consistent personality. However, much more gold is used throughout her costume to show off her newfound royal status. Her dress is extravagant with many ruffled layers, although not too luxurious as to overshadow her narcissistic wife. But even in a more regal, elevated outfit, she still maintains her humble attitude. And as a product of questionable love and unity, a baby is delivered upon the newlywed couple. The baby's main appeal is his cuteness. His chubby cheeks and adorable attitude are made to pull on the audience's heartstrings and starkly contrast with Rumpelstiltskin's nastiness. His clothing is frilly and fancy while still being innocent. Purple is his main color that represents his royalty, his ties to his parents, Catherine and the Queen, and Rumpelstiltskin's claim to his life. Rumpelstiltskin's lair is an extension of himself, with creepy tentacle-like roots that reach out toward passing victims and a looming canopy of leaves. It displays his gross and predatory nature. In the open space's center lies a campfire, the perfect place for midnight celebrations and incessant plotting. The entrance to his trunk home is made to appear as if Rumpelstiltskin emerged from underneath the tree, with bark scrawling outwards, an overall questionable sight for an overall otherworldly creature.
And that concludes our design process. Thank you for listening, and be careful with who you trust.